How's it going, guys? Peshcats here, and we are at Game 1 for Friday Night Weiss, October 16th, 2015, and we are looking at Vi on the left playing P-Kun gives the D-Kun versus Erwin playing a Junes English Persona 4 deck. Looks like it's going to be P-Kun Spammerino once again. And, oh, wait, no. Alright, nope, we're done here. Nope. Red climax, no red and clock, we're done. Please no cheating, please no cheating, please no cheating. Alright guys, we're here with game 2 from October 16th, 2015, Friday Night Weiss Schwarz. We've got Cody on the left playing Honk Honk, Love Liverino, and Pete on the right playing Stop Being Indecent, aka To Love Ru Green deck, which he says was very fun to play. And so, oh god, I don't even know what that card does. I think it's like Global 500 for green characters or something like that. But Cody's going to play level 0 Suicide to run that right over. And Pete is going to go on with his life. Looks like he also canceled that attack as well. So, now Pete has to deal with this level 0 Suicider. Going to play a Harna Brainstorm. And if he had milled any climaxes, he would have been able to draw some cards. But he didn't, so instead, looks like he's going to go with the Clock Suicider Yui. When she's reversed in battle, you send your opponent's level 0 character to Clock after you heal them for 1. And triggers for +2, so that's going to hit for 3. And Suicider is going to go to Clock. So Cody getting good value out of that Suicider though, 2 for 1. And now he's just attacking into an open field. Plays level 0 Honoka and a Brainstormer. So that Honoka's at 4,500 since it gets plus 1,500 if Cody has 1 or less other characters on the field other than the Honoka. And the Brainstormer gives 500 power to all characters with Honoka in the name. Beat goes to 0.5, so not quite at level 1. And looks like it's going to be the level 0... Oh my god, I don't remember her name. The rich chick. The rich girl. Her first ability is on play, you can pay 1, discard 1 to search your deck for a green character. So he's going to use her effect to grab the other level 0 for the early drop thing. I think her name's okay. I think the glasses girl, her name's Aya, and the blonde chick is God. What's her name? Oh, Saki, of course. Duh. Okay, so so Saki's abilities are when she comes into play, you can pay 1 and discard 1 to search your deck for a green character, and she gives global 500 to the 2/1, which comes in later. Plays a Stock Soul. Stock Soul? See, I don't know these To Love Root cards. I just know I just know like the Yami Mikon deck and the red deck. Okay, so yes, that was a Stock Soul. Anyways, going on to Cody with some cards that I actually know what they do. Looks like he's going to play his +2 Soul combo. So Climax combos with the Honoka in the middle. When you play the Climax, you can pay 1 stock and search your deck for a level 1 or lower music character and play it to stage. So he grabs another copy of the Climax combo, which tells me that he has another +2 Soul in his hand, and he's planning to play the combo again on the following turn. I think otherwise he would have gone for another copy of the Brainstorm. Gonna direct for 4. Pete's gonna eat it. Pete is out a lot of climaxes early in the game. I think he clocked 2, canceled an attack, triggered 1, and he played a climax, so he's out like 5 or something. And he's out 1 more. And that's going to hit for 3. Pete's going to go all the way up to 1/6. And he could just clock himself to level 2 right now. And he's going to do that. So, clocks himself to level 2. The early drop condition on the level 2 Rin is basically useless now. With the level 2 Rin that he has in his hand, he could play it at level 1 if he has the level 0 Saki and the level 0 Aya both on the stage, but he's at level 2, so it doesn't matter anymore. Currently, Cody's field looking like 8k on the top hand encore Honoka. The center one is 5,000, and the one on the bottom is 3,000. So how will Pete respond? Gonna drop both the Saki and the Aya. And looks like it's gonna be just a full field of Rins. So the Aya's ability is she gives global 500 to all green characters, while the Saki gives global 500 to all copies of that 2-1. So all of those are at 9k. He's also going to play a 2k one so he can kill the hand encore Honoka and try to catch up and damage a bit. Cody does cancel a couple times, or like one time, and going to hand encore his Honoka back onto the stage and discard the LE runner. Doesn't need that runner anymore, would rather have an 8k beater on his stage. And he does have another copy of the +2 soul in his hand, so he's going to be able to use the combo again this turn. Also draws a gate by the looks of it. Going to brainstorm, and with the Honoka, for each climax he mills, he gets to salvage a music character. I think he might grab just another copy of the Brainstormer just to fill up his back row, and then he can use his +2 soul climax combo to grab a character from his deck and fill up his front row. But no, he's going to grab a level 2 Suicider? Nope, grabs the Brainstorm after all. And move up the climax combo Honoka, play the +2 soul, pay 1, and search his deck. Grabs another one of the level 1 Honoka. So both of the ones on the top and bottom are both 8,500 right now, so they're not big enough to beat that Rin, because both of the Rins are 9k. And the side attacks are not going to be as effective because Pete's characters are all level 2s. Alright, so it looks like he's just going to crash them all, and looks like Pete's just taking a crap ton of damage. Holy crap. And Pete's just super free, I guess. Gonna side for 1. And I think Pete still has cards left in his deck, so just gonna wait for him to refresh before he takes those last cards. Both of Cody's 1/1 Honokas are reversed and are going to go to the waiting room unless he decides to encore them. He can encore them to reduce the damage that he's going to take on this turn. And I think that was just a side attack for 1. Pete taking refresh damage. Oh my god, this game is crazy. So unfortunate for Pete. And he actually told me after the recording finished, he was like, "Oh yeah, I just took a bunch to the face, but I didn't think he was taking this much." Gonna play over one of his Rins to play a 3/2 Mekon, heal 1 damage back. Hits for 2. Cody takes, gonna hit for 2 again. Cody cancels, and couldn't really tell what the triggers were. Cody gonna go into his refresh. I think he got 7 of his climaxes back into the deck. He's got 1 gate in his hand, and he didn't trigger any on his last turn. So I'm gonna assume he's going back with 7. Not quite level 3 yet, so he can't play his level 3 Umis, but he can build stock to play more copies of them. I'm gonna pay 1 for the Brainstorm. Hits no climaxes, so might trigger them, Also might just cancel with them on the next turn. Gonna play a bunch of random cards just to hit for damage. And plays the 1/1. So all he's gonna hit for 2. Pete cancels the first one. This one hits for 3, cancels again. Hits for 4. Will Pete cancel one more time? Oh man, last card cancel. Pete pulling these cancels out of his ass, and he can catch up in his damage this turn. He's got 7 damage on the board. Cody is, I think, at 2/6. So with one trigger, hypothetically, Pete could take the game right now. And let's see what he plays. He's got a 3/2 Mekon in his hand, so he can heal back down to... Okay, so he's going to clock. Personally, I don't think Pete needed to clock. I think he could have just healed down to 3-0 and then sit there. Honestly, it's not like he needs the extra cards for anything. He's had a full board basically this entire game. Well, I mean, like once he hit level 2, he had a full board. Gonna play 2k1, so all of his lanes are now hitting for 3 damage. Cody cancels the first one. Hitting for 3, cancels again. And can he cancel one more time? No. So Cody is going to... Okay, so looks like it's 3-1. Cody goes to 3-1. He's got 6 stock. He can play those Umis in his hand. Gonna clock 2. Probably try and draw a 3rd copy. Top check. When the Umi comes into play, if the top card of his deck is a music character, burns for 1. And so it is the level 0 Honoka, so he gets to burn. The 3/2 Kotori is going to come in and heal 1 damage. And now it's just up to whether or not Cody can deal damage. Gonna play interesting, plays the level 1. Find that quite interesting, since he's going to be doing less soul damage because of that. Okay, switches it back. So Cody's Kotori and Mekon both have the same effect. They gain 500 for every other character of a specific trait on the field, and they also have on-play heal. But Cody's is weaker by 500 since Pete's Saki, or not the Saki, the Aya is giving a bonus 500 power to both of the Mekons since they are green. Huh. Cody's Kotori should be reversed right now. Pete's a one-off death. Gotta end this game like right now. If I were Pete, I would 3-stock the Mekon so I could retain a 2-soul beater on the turn. 2-soul beater on the stage. Yeah, that Mekon didn't even die. Yeah. Technically the middle one shouldn't be dead either. Alright, now Pete looks like he's getting low on deck. He can't clock, he's at 3-6. I don't think he has another healer in his hand. But he can use that ability to try and get another healer. So Saki coming into play, he gets to look through his deck. Oh, hits the healer. He has a chance now. He needs 6 damage to win. What will it be? Needs 1 trigger, unless he has a climax in his hand. And what will it be? Looks like Cody's out 4 climaxes? Not as many as Pete would have liked to hear. And he's got like 10 cards in his deck left. A lot of these are probably going to cancel. Pete plays a stock soul, making his Mekon's 3 soul and his Saki in the center 2. So first going to crash for 2. Cody cancels. Alright, this is his chance. So Pete needs to get real lucky right here. He has exactly 6 damage remaining on his board. Each of those Mikons are 3. Cody has to just not cancel either of these attacks. But he's got so many climaxes still in his deck. And what will it be? Cody's probably saying something like, I bet you the bottom 3 cards of my deck are my last 3 climaxes and the other 6 are all free and I'm going to die right here. Something like that. Alright, once Pete's done shuffling, we'll get to that refresh damage and see if Pete can finish out this game. Both of his Mikons currently at 12,500, no, 12,000 power. So both going to be able to kill those Umis. Alright, Pete needs to win the game right now, because with that climax trigger, he really needs to just take it. Oh, no. That's going to be the cancel for Pete. That one's bigger too, I think. Oh, 2 cancels for Cody. So Cody just needs 1 damage to end the game. Can't play the 2-1 counter. Gonna clock it to get more 1 soul beaters to minimize the amount of damage he's dealing to Pete. That way he can try and finish out the game with as little damage as possible. That's going to hit for 3, and that's going to be it for Pete. And Cody is going to take game number 2 of this tournament.